Mitt Romney has had a tough week trying to explain secretly recorded remarks he made at a fundraiser last May in which he said 47% of Americans don't pay federal income taxes and think of themselves as victims.
They see themselves as victims. He now says that he's really for the 100% in America. Is anybody going to buy that, given that dim vision of half the country?
He seemed to write off. He didn't say, well, you know, these are people who are in hard times, but they want to get out of hard times. He was basically saying they're 47%, they're victims, they feel entitled, and they're never going to vote for me anyway, so I'm not going to worry about them.
And if you're, quote, dependent on government, which includes senior citizens getting Medicare and the like, well, then I can't really, expect your vote. It was a blow.
People seeing themselves as victims and dependent on the government and all that is not true, and therefore very unfortunate.
One strategist who's been involved in a lot of these campaigns said when he saw that video, it was the first time he thought he was seeing the real Romney. That's a problem when your most troubled moment is the one people think is the most authentic moment.
This is a man who has said a lot of things that cause voters out there to go, whoa, he doesn't get me at all, including the 47%.
I think it's a defining moment in the campaign. Who's the real Mitt Romney, the one who said that he didn't have to worry about 47% of the people, or the one who told us at a Univision meeting that he wanted to be the president for 100% of Americans. The problem is that back in February, if you remember, in an interview with CNN, he also said that he was not concerned about the very poor. So honestly, as a journalist, he has to get out of that box.
He offered political analysis, but policy analysis on 47% of this country, including a lot of Republican voters, people who receive entitlements through Social Security and Medicare that they paid into. And he's talking about this group of people will not take personal responsibility. It betrayed a lack of understanding of how the government works, how America works, the American work ethic. Do you think he needs to go beyond saying that this was inelegant to saying that he was flat wrong?